In many ways, she defines the word teacher. In many others, she has gone far above and beyond what could ever be expected of an ordinary teacher. During Aaron's extended and excruciating illness last summer, she was often the only person to put a smile on his face, and during his long hospital stay, she was the only person he ever requested seeing that wasn't a family member. It started out with E. coli poisoning, which the health department never actually detected where it came from. His was an isolated case, but a small percentage of people that get E. coli poisoning have it move into the bloodstream, and then they get what's called hemolytic uremic syndrome, which can cause injury to any of the organs that the blood flows through in the body. So most often what you hear about is kidney failure, which Aaron did have kidney failure and was on dialysis for a little over a month in the hospital. He also had problems with his liver. He also had pancreatitis. He also had affectation of his brain.
The situation he was in in the pediatric intensive care unit for most of his stay, which is a very chaotic, 24/7 lights on place with lots of things happening and most of them not good. And when we did have visitors, which wasn't very often, there was a sense of astonishment on their face. You could see it, when they walked in the room, and I'm sure that Aaron felt it.
Those are the things that teachers treasure, all the stuff that you
She would come into the room and look at him like he was Aaron, just the Aaron that she knew, and treat him like there was nothing wrong and like she noticed no differences. And I think that was what made it for him. He wanted some normalcy back in his life, and she was able to do it.
I think that, I approached it the way that I would want to be treated if I was sitting in that hospital bed. I wouldn't want my friends or my family to treat me any differently. So I knew that, a lot of times kids, they need that normalcy. They're very aware of what's going on around them. They don't need someone to remind them of it. So I just wanted to create that positive, friendly atmosphere, almost like, we are here at school, so he could have some sense of security and some sense of happiness, in that difficult time.
She usually brought games and she read to me sometimes, and she made me laugh usually.
When you are a teacher, you become a very important part of those children's lives, and you need to be there for them, and sometimes you need to step that up in certain special situations. And so it is a tremendous honor today, what the Sufferinkos have done, in my honor, and I just, like I said, feel like I haven't done anything different than any other teacher would.
I can't imagine that in our lifetimes we will ever meet another teacher who will provide as much love and support to our family as she has. We could never thank her enough or repay her in any physical way. So we've chosen to honor her in the best way we can think of by giving a scholarship each year in her name to a junior at Indiana University who is pursuing the same career that she chose and has more than excelled in. And we hope that this student will learn Leslie's story and why we have decided to honor her, and take that lesson into the classroom and beyond as they embark on their careers. This honor, although bestowed upon Leslie in name, should also be considered an honor for everyone here at Brooks School. Each one of you have had a hand in Aaron's recovery and smooth return to the classroom, whether it was through kind words, thoughts, or actions. Our family could not be more proud to say that we are part of the Brooks School family. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Leslie.
What you saw this morning was a celebration, although sad, was a celebration of how teaching made a difference in a kid's life. And it had nothing to do with school, really. So that's where you cross the line. That's where I think you become better than the classroom. And Leslie did that. And the great thing about it was she didn't do it because she was looking for this. She did it because that's just who she is.
She just was strong for us and with us. And that was very important to Randy and I. I don't know that she even realized how important.
She established a scholarship at Indiana University School of Education in your name.